From this moment on, you will now be known as Sharkbait.
Sharkbait, ooh-ha-ha!
Welcome, brother Sharkbait.
Sharkbait, ooh-ha-ha!
Enough of the Sharkbait.
Sharkbait, ooh! Well,
What's up, everybody? This is D from Brooklyn. Good morning. Here I am bringing you another Sunday swim. Just giving you a shot of the 125 gallon. I know I've been spending a lot of time in the summer on the freshwater side of things, but I'm going to give you a nice saltwater Sunday update. Now, this is a quick look at the 125, but I want you guys to help me out with another problem that I want to deal with and get your opinion on. So let's take a look. Now, on a good note, the problem is not with the 125, but with the 20 long frag tank, or rather the nano tank. And for some people, let's say it's not really a problem. It's actually a good problem, and that is overgrowth. First, let's just say hello to my new guy, Old Yellow, over here. I just added him to the tank not too long ago after adding my really rare hybrid clownfish to my school's marine lab. So say hello to Old Yellow there first. Hey, what's up, Yellow? Hopefully he's getting along and acclimating, is getting adjusted here. When they're really small like that, it takes them a while to get adjusted. This is like the tight period where they'll either do well or hustle. So we're going to wish him well and move on. So the problem is this Xenia hill has super overgrown. Let me get a tighter look. So if you guys have been following me for the last few journeys here, the nano tank has gone through quite a few evolutions. Wanting it to be a predominantly SPS tank, I did have a few LPS in here, which have surprisingly taken off. And just to give you a little insight, I changed up my two-part after Reefer-Palooza and started using the carbocalcium. Sorry, I have a Sunday morning pre-coffee moment. So what the carbocalcium is it replaces the two-part, and it's actually an all-in-one solution that I got at Reefer-Palooza. And I've been really not seeing any negative, but au the contrary, definitely positive, as my corals have gone through like a supercharge. I gotta say that they've gone through a growth spurt. Now on the good side, remember if you look in previous videos, I had like 3 mushrooms here. Now I probably have 10. The zoanthids have super started to spread all over the egg crate. They give you a tighter look. I'm sorry for the lag. My phone seems to be lagging today. I don't know why. It must be updating or something. But anyway, everything's been growing through a growth spurt. And on the positive, the colors have been really beautiful. Let me make a little bit of an adjustment to kind of give you a little more sight on the colors here. Trying to get that blue wash out there. Hopefully that helps. But yeah, they've been going through quite a bit of an evolution. And look at these. I got those zoas at Reefer-Palooza as well. Let me zoom in. They're really Spider-Mans, but I have to adjust for the color to get that true. It's hard to capture it with the camera. So I'm going to turn the camera down a little bit so you can see a little bit of the color there. But yeah, everything has been going through quite the growth spurt. And on the negative of that is everything is starting to fight for space. I lost my 2 giant snails. Don't ask me why. But before I started adding it, I lost my 2 snails. I don't know if they got wedged in or went through the alkalinity spike or what have you. But the coral have super spread out. You've seen my previous videos with how this pavona encrusted on the rock. Look at the branching that it just started in the last 2 weeks. My larger colony has also started spreading and encrusting on that far end. But the real negative is, as you can see, my cleaner shrimp here is usually over there. But look how much this Xenia has grown. The Xenia is so big you cannot even see the rock that it's on. And the negative with zinnias, just like GSP, they fight toxically. I had to move my chalice. Remember, I found out the culprit was this guy sweeping down on it at night. You can see those long stalks. Look how long those stalks are. I have to move back just to focus on it. They've actually done a lot of damage to my chalice over there. I had to frag it up and break it out. But even this one, in the last 4 days, has definitely started bleaching up. And it's this sweeping motion of the zinnias just like beating the hell out of everything. So with the positives, you always get the negatives. And my clownfish is really into the camera motion. But anyway, these mushrooms, I got to get a side shot so that you can see how big the mushroom colony has actually expanded. It has taken over the egg crate and gone clear across the front of the tank. So it's a beautiful problem, and it's just one of those issues with people starting smaller tanks, which is why, you know, it's always better to have more space than less space, and that's a good problem. You know, on the good side, the product definitely works. I'd be lying if I told you I tested the water. I'm going to test that later on this evening to see what the alkalinity levels and calcium and so on and so forth are in the tank. But the colony is massive. Even my frog spawn is massive. I had some dead branches from where I had lost a bit of it a while back, and let me tell you, it grew and actually tipped over the plug. If you look over there, the plug that it's on tipped over. It's sticking out of the egg crate. And look at that, I got another mushroom over there. So I'll be selling these mushrooms off probably like $10 a piece, because I have a quadrillion of them. And it's even taken over that little leather. The leather looks like it's fighting for space, because I got another. Oh wow, this one has overgrown my Pavona plug. I got another one on a plug right here. Don't mind the lag, my phone is acting funny over here. But it's actually overgrown this plug and split into 1, 2, 3 more pieces over there. There might be another one back there. So the tank is really taking off, and with that, you're gonna have corals fighting for space. So let me know what you think. I'm thinking of even selling this big rock here. I really love this big rock just because of the waving motion, but good thing about Pavona is it's a Brooklyn coral. It is not a punk. See how it's sending out those sweepers? You see this zinnia won't spread to the right. It is stinging the hell out of it. So it is growing downward, which may be an aggressive takeover. And I'm even getting some under the egg crate. Oh man, look at my Monty. My Monty is getting a little beat the hell up here. Look at that white. Yeah, got some real growing pains over here, getting whitening over there. So I'm gonna have to remove a few of these mushrooms. And let me know what you think, man. If you guys in the Brooklyn area, let me know. I may just sell this big piece. I hate to sell it because I think it's 2 rocks, if I remember right, when I originally put this in there. If you guys have seen my older videos, go back and let me know. I believe it's 2 rocks leaning like in a triangle motion. But as you can see, over the last year, it has completely grown. It's huge, beautiful colony. And my royal grandma's coming out a lot more, it's getting real comfortable. But yeah, the carbocalcium, so far I'm liking it, bro. I have not been dosing anything except that one, and it has a little dosing thing here. You just squeeze up the amount you want and kind of add it to the tank. I'm using a half dosage because this system is really small, but it has definitely promoted growth, because I don't see that plug anywhere. The plug that the Zoa colony was on is completely gone. It's actually growing around the favias and everything in there. So I'll say it's doing well. Pulling for my little clown here. He's kind of acting funny here. I'm hoping that he's getting adjusted to the tank. It's been in there a couple of days now since I took him out of my other system here. I may put him in my little box and put him in the big tank, just keep him by himself for a while because he looked like he's struggling a little bit. But I'll give you an update on him. He hasn't been bullied, so I know it's not that. This one is pretty much a model citizen. I have not seen him bother him at all. But yeah, I'll probably move that guy out. Look at all the sweepers on this Pavona. This is how Pavonas do very well. But they grow aggressively. They're easy to frag, but they grow aggressively. So with all the super amount of growth in this tank, I got to decide who's going to go and who's going to stay and what's going to be the layout. So click your comments below. Give me a thumbs up. If you're not already a subscriber, click that subscribe button. Hey, who is that? Oh, there's my transparent cave goby there. Say what's up. I love this guy. When he eats, you can literally see the food go into him. It's awesome. Transparent cave goby. And there's another piece of the chalice that I broke so that I would make sure to have a piece salvaged. I didn't want it to all get bleached out. And that was a nice piece growing over there. So I don't know. It's going to really suck to take this rock out because they have completely grown all over both pieces. But I'll leave it up to the masses. Let me know what I should do. I'm going to keep this short. This is D from Brooklyn signing out. And I'm going to leave you with a swim of the Molly crew. What's up, Molly crew? Love, peace, and hair grease, everybody. If you're not a subscriber, click subscribe. Love to hear from you guys. And I'm out. See ya. D from Brooklyn. Keeping it salt. Keeping it fresh. Keeping it peaceful. Keeping it tranquil. Keeping my sanity by keeping my aquariums. Here's my natural koi pond. Whatever you can try, try it, people. Whatever you can do, do it. Salt water running into the fresh water. Fresh water, salt water mollies, and then the reef. A peaceful transition. See everybody. I'm out. Happy Sunday.